Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 11. The Perfect Society for Social Classes. Text 25. Strinam cha patidevanam takshushusanukulata tadbandusu anuvrittischa nityam tadvrata dharanam. Translation and purport by Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. To render service to the husband, to be always favorably disposed towards the husband, to be equally well disposed towards the husband's relatives and friends, and to follow the vows of the husband. These are the 4 principles to be followed by women, described as chaste. In the translation, the 4 activities are described here. 4 activities for a chaste lady. Chaste lady. One is that a chaste lady should render service to the husband. By cooking nice prasada. Cooking nice prasada, not just cooking nice quality prasada. It's very important. Why? A woman who does not know how to cook nicely will not be able to keep the husband in the house. The husband will look outside. There's nothing to keep in the house. You look, another woman. So you see that it's very common these days. It is very common. Yeah, very common. Because, and this day you also see that the girl doesn't know how to cook. So you can imagine what are the boys doing. Yeah, looking outside. A woman must know how to cook. Srila Prabhupada particularly, personally said, if I get a chaste girl and very good cook, I will personally get a husband for her. She doesn't have to look for a husband. Prabhupada. That is my responsibility to get her a husband. She doesn't have to do it herself, not a headache. For unchaste lady and one who does not know how to cook, you look for the husband yourself and divorce. You know? That's a formula. One day a friend asked me, a friend was reporting his wife to me. And so I was listening. And then in the course of that, he entered also into his own father and mother. He said, my parents, they are 60 now, and they are still married. So then I asked him, who arranged their marriage? He said, their parents. Who arranged your marriage? Myself. So I said, do you see the difference? Can you see the difference? The parent arrange for the marriage, it is lasting. You arrange a marriage, doesn't last. Why? What the parent did, he didn't do it. My father, that's the principle. Don't marry the body, so marry the heart. That's the principle my father has. Means even if the woman is ugly but it has good character, marry her. She knows how to cook, she is hardworking, she's not a thief, marry her. I know one of my sisters, stark illiterate. Her husband is a PhD holder. Her husband. And they didn't divorce till today. Till today they're not divorced. But today our marriage is not lasting because we are not following the formula. So a woman should know how to serve the husband, cook nicely. Don't expect that the husband should go and work the whole day and come up to the house to come and clean the house, to come and cook for you. It is inauspicious. If the man does that, he's going to wash your clothes for you, he's going to clean the house, he's going to cook. It is inauspicious. Even if the man does that, it is inauspicious. That is not, it does not include if the woman is sick. That is a different thing. She's sick, the husband can support. Yeah? Like in Mauritius, both men and women cook. It's normal. It's normal. So if you are marrying somebody from Mauritius, you should be ready. If you are a man, you should be ready that you should know how to cook also. Otherwise, it will bring some difficulty. Both of you have to understand each other. It is a culture you must cook, because you know how to cook. It's normal, not that it's by force. It's a normal thing. So, it is inauspicious if the husband will be cooking, the woman is lazy in the house. To be always favorably disposed towards the husband. Now in India, the ladies, they have a ceremony they do to prolong the life of the husband, to keep the husband long life. They have that rituals. The husband should stay long. Why the husband should stay long? Because for a chaste lady, the husband's departure is the end of that lady's life. She cannot exist again because her life is done. Yes. For an irresponsible and chaste lady, that is glorious. And also for a man who has been irresponsibly beating the wife, if a man who is beating the wife, if the husband dies, is glorious. Die. I'm liberated. Which is also inauspicious. A man should never raise hand on the woman. It is inauspicious. Inauspicious. Very dangerous. It brings inauspiciousness to the house. Any community, any family, women are not respected, they're not treated nicely, you will never see anything auspicious in that place. Only inauspicious. Like you said here, Lakshmi Devi lives in that house. The wife has to be treated nicely. And she has to be favorably disposed towards the husband. It means she has to have affection for the husband. She should look for the welfare of the husband, do whatever is favorable, whatever is necessary. Like I said, the rituals you do for the husband to be prosperous, to look nice. Not a woman cursing the husband. If you curse the husband, he's not. It's like People don't know how foolish we are. If you feel you are a very strong person, right? You're very strong and you're holding somebody down. Yes, can see. I'm holding this lazy man down. Where will you be yourself? You are there with the person. So there's no difference between two of you. So if you are not favorably disposed towards the husband, when the husband is having ill fortune, what will happen to you? You also share that. You cannot be auspicious. You cannot be happy. You cannot be proper. The husband has no money to buy food for you or to dress you properly. How will you be dressed properly? Even if you go and prostitute to get something, you will be miserable. Miserable. So the wife has to be favorably disposed to the husband. Not only to the husband, to the husband's friends and the husband's relatives. So when the lady is married, you are not married only to the husband, you are married to the entire, any person related to the husband, family members and the friends. It means they should be treated nicely, but not being a slave. You know, slavery. People are misunderstanding what the scriptures say, and everything is becoming topsy-turvy. Now it's slavery for a girl to be married to a family. You'll be making tea for the husband and the family member through the whole day till 12 midnight. That is slavery. That is not being favorably disposed to the relatives and friends of the husband. That is slavery. Being favorably disposed means that you treat them nicely, because you wouldn't have got your husband without the mother and the father of the husband. Right? They gave birth to the man you are marrying to. So they are important to the family. And in some cases, your mother-in-law may train you more better in cooking than your own mother-in-law. In some cases. Or your father-in-law may be more disciplined. Can culture you and train you and make you more protected. At the same time, not slavery like it. Many cases like slavery. That is not what the scripture is saying. The husband is coming house with a friend. The house will be ready to receive them nicely and provide for the husband and the friends who have come nicely, so they feel at home. A man will not do that if he knows that when they get home the wife is sleeping and the food is not ready, or she has gone to whatever it is and nothing is ready in the house. A man will not do that because he knows the house is not proper. But this is how civilized society have arranged things. Civilized society have arranged things perfectly to make everyone happy. And to follow the vows of the husband. This also we see in India. The husband is doing parikrama. The wife also follow the parikrama. Is follow. Nanda Maharaj decided. Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Mai, when they did so many things to get the challenge, I will not come. They did so many things. Varieties of sacrifices, visiting holy places, praying to many sadhus, getting blessings from many sadhus, fasting, taking vows. They tried everything because Krishna is not an ordinary child. The process of getting Krishna is not cheap but easy. Krishna used the parent to teach us. They did everything. Even the Brajabasis on their own, out of care, out of love for them, The same, every day we are getting our children, our king and the queen, they are celebrating our naming ceremony of our baby. But they don't have. It is by their own purity that we are getting everything we are getting. Why can't we do something? Say, yes, 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 let us do it. Bring the body together. They fasted and gave the result to Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda on their own. These human beings. These human beings. Human beings. You don't need a scripture to tell them what to do. They know what to be done as a human being. Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda did not ask them to do that. On their own, they're making a lot of effort to fulfill the duties in that ashram. They did perfectly. But still, nothing came. And finally, they settled on Dwadasi, the Kadasi. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. It is that what they did that Krishna came. It is then that Krishna came. So they did together. We also saw Gandhari. Gandhari in the first canto of Bhagavatam is described, she is called as Sadhvi. This is simply lady. Her husband was not blind. She got to know that the husband to be is a blind person. So to come down to his level so that she doesn't become proud and then there is a fight in the marriage and break, she voluntarily blindfolded herself to come to her husband's level so that they can be peaceful together. And for that austerity, she became very powerful. That even slightly, she just removed slightly like this, she burnt Mother Yudhishthira's feet. Out of anger. The quality of she got from fasting. That austerity she did, very powerful. And she supported the husband. The same thing with Archie. Archie, the wife of Dhira, Prithu Maharaj. And Prithu Maharaj wanted for her to do austerity. He didn't call her. It's not a negligence, because women that is not part of the duty for women to do austerity. But the love they have for the husband, they will voluntarily do. They're supporting the husband. They will follow the vows of the husband. So Archie did. She followed the husband, and together they did austerity. At the perfection of her husband's austerity, he went to Godhead. Archie also went to Godhead. After she did cremation for her husband, she also took her own plane and went. Of course, the husband waited for her. So they went together, separate airplanes. One airplane here, one nice uplands. No scarcity by country. Yeah, so 2 airplanes. It's not bicycle you can say, okay, didn't contain them. No, it's a Boeing. Boeing 7. Yes. For one person. Yes, can you imagine that? One person. Prithu Maharaj won. Archie won. Separately, they were going for it. But hey, what a great fortune. They went to go together because they did it together. You see, many exalted ladies, saintly ladies, that is the system. They follow the vows of their husbands. They follow matrimony and the wife. They did. Matrimony was standing on one leg. The wife also was standing on one leg. They facing each other. No agitation. They did austerity together. And from there they got Dattatreya as their son. They did austerity together. One leg. Vindhya mountain, stand on one leg. It's austerity. One leg. Together. Yes. So the wives will follow the vows of the husband. In this way, they will be prosperity. There are so many exalted ladies who did. Devahuti is a princess from the skyscraper. See her situation? Skyscraper, she never know what is austerity. Never in her life. Skyscraper. This is Swami Amano building. It's a skyscraper, not just a kingdom. Yes. No, it's a skyscraper. Swami, that is his position. His daughter is on that level. And she was taken from the skyscraper to the forest. In the forest, you're camping. This is your husband. Huh? This is your husband. It's okay. What to do? All the bangles removed. Everything removed. She sacrificed that. This is my husband. How can I be superior to him? That is not marriage. The moment a woman feels superior to the husband, that is the end of the marriage. It will not last again beyond. We have one devotee here in Nigeria. One day she came to tell me, Prabhu, I want to buy a bus. I said, don't buy. Why? You don't like progress. Why? What a bad fortune. Why you are like this? I said, Mataji, I said, don't buy. Why? You will be superior to your husband. Your husband is in the street struggling, and you are buying a bus. Better you discuss with the husband how we two can join together to improve his business, so that everything can. Then you can buy after. The husband should buy after that. Say you are always like this, a problem. You're all like they will know you like this, a problem. She left me. She went and bought the bus. They didn't last more than 3 months before the marriage ended. Till today, they are not together. Even the bus is not there. But nothing is there now. They're going to church now to make prayers. So pastors are now making business out of her. Seeing visions. So I didn't charge her for consultation fee to tell her, don't do this because you will feel superior to your husband. Discuss with your husband so both of you can join together and do something. No. Now it's disaster. Today I'm saying disaster. If I call a person, all of you know the person, but I'm not going to call them. No boss, no marriage. No, it's finished. Everything's finished. Not after that man, she went to 3, 4 other people. Did the same thing. All disaster. Continuously. She came back again to devotee. After some disaster, it ended. After so many years, again, she came back again to the devotee. The same thing, finished. Now it's not the devotee. Two devotees. One devotee, finished. Second devotee, finished. So we should listen to those who care for us. If you're intelligent, listen to those who care, who can help us. Without wisdom, we are nowhere. So, Prabhupada is mentioning it is very important for peaceful household life. It is what? Very important. For peaceful household life that a woman should follow the vow of her husband. If you want peace, follow the vow of the husband. Any disagreement with the husband's vow will disrupt the family life. It will put it to end. Cooperation better than competition. If you want to be happy, cooperate. In this regard, Chanakya Pandit gives a very valuable instruction. Dampatyu kalahu nasti tatra sri swayam agata. When there are no fight between husband and wife, the goddess of fortune automatically comes to be in the house. Goddess of fortune comes in. So Prabhupada continued. A woman's education should be conducted along the lines indicated in this verse. Women's education should be on this line to support the husband, follow the advice of the husband, be favorable to the husband's life, and to also the relatives and friends of the husband. This is women's education. So there will be peace and prosperity. If the women are happy because of the nice treatment, there will be peace, there will be prosperity. Lakshmi will be there. So first of all, the women also should be chaste. And then the leader also be chaste again, treat them nicely. Then everything will be fine. Otherwise, the basic principle for a chaste woman is to be always favorably disposed towards her husband. And this, in Bhagavad Gita 140, it is said, Strishu Dushtasu Varsneya Jayati Varana Sankara. Arjun was, this is said by Arjun. Arjun is talking to Krishna. Arjun is talking to Krishna. We shouldn't kill the elders because the elders who give protection, the training for the youth, to the women, for everybody. If the elders are gone, the youth is no protection because they have no wisdom. They have knowledge but no wisdom. So they cannot function. The women also will be free to unnecessarily mix. And unnecessary mixture will bring Varana Sankara, unwanted children, area boys and area girls, everywhere. Nothing planned. There's no plan, there's no facility. Just sense gratification. The result of sense gratification brings punishment. What is punishment? You look very carefully. Look very carefully. The children we are having now, deep down our heart, are not the kind of children we wanted. Is it true or not? Why? It's an imposition. Because we didn't follow the law. It's a punishment. It's chastisement. Srila Bhakti Thakur did not have imposed children. He selected his children. Mahaparishtu did not have imposed children. He selected his children because they know the principle. They selected the children. All the children are born by devotees. So we have to learn the science of selecting the children. We have the principle. Varana Sankara. If the women are polluted, there will be Varana Sankara population. In modern terms, the Varana Sankara are the hippies who do not follow any regulative injunctions. Another explanation is that when the population is Varana Sankara, no one can know who is on what platform. Everything is mixed together. The Varnashram system scientifically divides society into four Varanas, Brahmana, Satriya, Vaishya, Sudras, and Ashrama, Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyas. Varna Sankara, this is not there. Everything is all the same. So in that way, it will be difficult to manage. But in Varna Sankara society, there are no such distinctions. And no one can know who is who. In such a society, no one can distinguish between a Brahmana, a Kshatriya, a Vaishya, and a Shudra. For peace and happiness in the material world, the Varanashram institution must be introduced. The symptoms of one's activities must be defined. The symptoms of one's activities must be defined. And one must be educated accordingly. When a child is here, astrological calculation had to be done. So you know, yeah, this child is this person is a Vaishya, is a Shudra, is a Vaishya, is a Kshatriya, is a Brahmana. This we clearly define. So we know who and who. So we can guide the child on that way. Here, when this science is not here, like in West Africa, you see, oh, my child does not like to go to school, he's very poor, dull-headed. That person you are describing dull-headed, when he asks him or her to go and do mechanical engineering or carpentry, he will do very nicely. He will do very nicely. Why? Because that is his trade. We don't know, we push him to go and learn English, to go and learn to be a pilot, to go and be a musician. That is not it. So he will not understand it. But when he's put in his variable stars, he will do very well. Do very well. So this ignorance should be removed by consulting Bhagavatam and devotees. We'll be able to know exactly what to do. So our activities must be defined. When the activities are defined, the training is given based on that. There is the spiritual advancement and this automatic promotion, advancement. And there will be peace in such environment. Hare Krishna. Okay. Srimad Bhagavatam.